Welcome back. Look who's here. From Harter House, Michelle Kaufman. And when Michelle shows up, you know there's always something good to talk about. Good to see you again,
Tom.
as always.
Tom, yes, good to see you.
What is this?
I have brought something special for you today.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've ever had this.
I don't recognize it, so probably not.
It is a pork picnic roast. And the pork picnic comes from the shoulder of the hog.
Okay.
It sits right next to the Boston butt,
Okay.
the pork butt roast. So now you know the pork butt roast doesn't come from the butt, it comes from the shoulder.
All right. This looks a little different than I'm used to seeing. What is this all about?
It is unique because it has the rind still on it. And when you bake it,
Oh, that's kind of crispy, too.
it gets very crispy. Yes. And as kids, we always fought over it. Yes, my dad would always cut it up in little pieces so that each of us...
This was the treat, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, you have to try that.
I will.
Because that is special.
I know Joy, if she were here now, she'd just be...
The restaurants use this cut for pulled pork all the time. It's an extremely affordable cut of meat. On sale, it might be $1.29 a pound, and regular price is about $1.99 a pound,
Right.
same as the butt is.
So if you're having pulled pork, you're generally having shoulder is what you're having.
Yes,
The picnic roast.
yes. And because it has a high fat content, it is considered one of the most tasty pieces.
I can see it's very moist. It's not like you're having to struggle to cut it or anything like that.
No, but it's not shredding quite as much. I guess I could have left it in there even longer today because it'll just shred
How did you
apart.
prepare this?
You know, I cook it the same way all the time.
Okay.
We have it in the meat department frozen. So I will buy it frozen and take it home and put it in the oven from a frozen state with the rind up
Okay.
at 350 for a minimum of 6 hours. If it's thawed, of course, it would take less than that.
Right.
But it...
Now, is it in the display case at Harter House? Can you find it sitting there all the time?
You know, it is not in the display case. People don't know about it, and so it's not a big seller.
Yeah.
But it is such a big roast. It makes so much that it's great for a large family.
But this also, that's part of what Harter House is about. They bring you different cuts that you may not know about. But if you tell them you got a certain thing you want to do, they might be able to steer you towards something like this.
Absolutely.
Or other things you may keep in the back.
Absolutely. You grew up on something special and you want it and you can't find it, they're going to figure out what it is you're talking about and find it for you.
Now, what about people who, okay, maybe they want to try this out, this picnic roast. Are they going to be able to find a recipe for it, or is it just...
You know, I did. I looked online, and there was tons of recipes.
Oh, okay.
Tons of recipes,
What
yes.
about on your Facebook or website? Can people find them there?
I definitely am going to put it on my website blog, and I will also put it on the Facebook page. It's super easy. My grandmother used to make this every Sunday for my dad's family.
This is really
and
good.
so my mom made it, not every Sunday, but she made it a lot. And we have a bohemian recipe that she specifically makes. It's called pork sauerkraut and dumplings. So tomorrow night I am fixing pork sauerkraut and dumplings for my family.
You can make this stretch very nicely, I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay, if people want more information about all the things that are going on at Harter House, the sales, and always remember to ask your butcher there about, do they have this in the back? How do they do that?
Always at our website is a good place to start. It has a link to what is on sale that week, and it's always good to buy from the sales flyer because we never discount quality to sell cheaper. It's always the highest quality.
And if one of your stores is having something maybe just special, particular to their store, it'll be there too, right?
Well, on our Facebook page especially, yes, each store has their own Facebook page too, so you can get specials there.
Well, Michelle, thank you for coming in. I didn't know I was eating shoulder when I've had pulled pork. It's a great looking roast. Moist, it is nice. Michelle, thanks for coming here.
Thank you, Tom.
We'll be right back after this.